Um, Hello, how are you? I just bear with me, and I will try and explain what I think is going on. It sounds to me like you have downloaded these files here. At least that's what they're the files you should have after you've downloaded all the files through the link that I gave you. And once you've done that, well, actually that's the password. That's the password that's in the email that I sent you. So what you should do is copy and paste that password. Be very careful not to get a space at the beginning or the end. You don't want to include an extra space, otherwise it will make the password invalid. So simply copy it, so by right clicking and selecting copy, and then you need to go to CD1. You'll need to go through all the CDs and do them one at a time. So you simply right click on CD1. If you have WinRare, you will get it on the first menu. Basically you'll get a drop down menu like this, and then you will see, if you have WinRare, you'll have three options here, and one is called extract here. Now what that does is extract the file and put it basically in the same folder that the archive that you're extracting from exists in. So it'll literally extract it right here. Now if you're using 7-zip, you'll need to come down a little bit further to there, okay, and then come across and use extract here. Once again, that will extract the contents of this archive and put it in the folder that we're extracting from. So literally I will show you. So you then left click that, and you'll be asked for the password, the one that we copied before. You simply paste that into there and hit OK, and you'll see that we have a folder up here called CD1, and it's extracting, it's filling up the folder now with the contents of CD1. And I'm using 7-zip. I'll show you in a minute how to install 7-zip if you haven't done that already. So there, it's now, if you double click into CD1, into the folder CD1, here is the file that I'm talking about, and it is just a simple case of double clicking that, and that will start the course. Okay, so now this is giving us the warning that we must install QuickTime 7. You may have got this before, but I don't think you would have been able to extract it because the contents of the archive are protected by that password. I already have, I think, a higher version than QuickTime installed, so I just click through that, click through again, and there you go. We're at the beginning of the course, and you simply
Hello, and welcome to the Dynamic Trade Workshop by Robert C. Miner.
Navigate your way through. Now to do the other CDs, you'll notice that most of them consist of parts 1, 2 and 3. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 1, part 2, part 1, part 2, part 3. So they all consist of 3 parts, with the exception of CD5, which is only 2 parts. Now you only need to right click on any of the files, either part 1, part 2 or part 3, come down to 7-zip and extract here. It will ask for the password again, the one that we copied before, paste it in there and click OK. Now you'll notice we've got a CD2 folder that's been created, and the contents are now being put inside that. What I'm getting at is you only have to extract CD2 once. You do not have to do it for each part. You don't have to do it 3 times, or in the case of CD5 you don't have to do it twice. You only have to do it once, and it doesn't matter which part you right click on, because 7-zip just knows that there's 3 parts, and it's automatically extracting all 3 parts at the same time while I'm talking. And then it's just going to be the same as CD1. We'll double click inside the CD2 folder. You will find that Lectoria Viewer executable file. Double click that, and then the course will start playing. And in fact, once you've extracted all these files and you have all your CD folders, you can then delete these files if you want to, put them in the rubbish bin. You don't need them anymore. It'll save a little bit of space on your computer. So there's CD2 folder completely extracted. Double click inside it. There's your Lectoria Viewer file. Double click that, and away it goes. Okay.
How's everybody doing today?
Now, just quickly, I'll show you where to get 7-zip from. If you don't already have WinRAR or 7-zip installed, get 7-zip because it's free. And it's just as good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great program. Why won't my Firefox start? Here it comes. Okay, so you just go to www.7zip.org. Okay, you will want the top link here, this very top one where it says 32-bit by 86. Download that, download it to wherever you download files to, probably your desktop or your downloads folder, and then you want to double click that file, and that will there'll be a wizard, and that will run you through and show you how to install 7-zip if you haven't already done it. Okay then, hopefully this video will help you get it all going. But it sounds to me like you've downloaded everything. You just need to extract the files properly and install QuickTime if you haven't done that yet, and you should be up and going. Let me know how you get on. Bye bye.